Today I'd like to talk about channeling our emotions in a creative way using our intuition and imagination. And like I've mentioned in my one of my previous posts, I had Reiki healing maybe a couple weeks ago, and that Reiki healing was a massive boost to my confidence and realization on what is really that I want to be doing in my as my self-expression career and just what I represent, what I give out to the world. And so this Reiki healing was in Solihull with incredible lady named Nicola from the Soul Angels. I'm gonna post the link in description of this video if you are local and would love to give yourself an hour of Reiki healing and see what is coming up for you. So during that Reiki, after the Reiki, Nicola, nudged by her guides, her spirit guides, brought back to me a message which was sort of confirmation to what I was already feeling, but I couldn't really pinpoint the niche that I want to be operating in. I had not enough clarity. I knew there was something there with those with the emotions because I've been working with modalities like human design, gene keys, emotion code, and in all those modalities there is clear indication that brought back to me, which I already had known intuitively, that emotions play a big role in my life, and creative expression is the way to go with working with them, with understanding them, and releasing all those emotions that are still trapped in my subconscious mind, in my body, that prevent me from being my true self, from being truly happy with the way I am, and with self acceptance and self love. What I was told was that I am I am on the way to becoming a healer, but not a healer like Nicola is with hands-on Reiki, but healer through art, through creative expression, and channeling emotions. And my emotions are tricky. My emotions play a big role in my life, as what I mean is I tend to be like sort of bipolar, uh, jumping from the very ecstatic and exciting state to nearly depression and just feeling like nothing makes sense, nothing is really worth doing anything, getting up. So it is like I operate always on those high highs and low lows, and there is nothing really in between. So to me it's uh, really a matter of understanding that big spectrum of emotions, and working with them and understanding them. What I mean is to gain awareness why I am having this sort of experiences, and it usually like that when you have trauma in your life, when you go through some not easy experiences. This is because they have to teach you something, and then you can become a teacher or a guide to other people who deal with similar situations, similar problems, emotional issues. Therefore, therefore I am using my creativity now and my talents, my gifts in art and creative writing to channel my own emotions and as well to help others to do the same through the things that they love doing and unpicking all those things that sabotage ourselves to become our true self and uh, experiencing our true potential in life, basically connecting to our heart and our heart desires, what makes our soul sing. Working with people with similar type of emotional spectrum, I would say, like very people who are very sensitive and in tune to their intuition, but because they are sensitive, they are often mm, they are often in the victim mode of their own emotions and asking themselves, why am I feeling this, why am I feeling that, why I'm feeling so crap and nothing, this is not fair and stuff like that. And I've been there, I've done this, so still working through it, obviously. This is like, you know, when you when you kind of facilitate a healing or guiding someone to go through their stuff, then you are going through that stuff again. And working with people who are sensitive, who experience depression on the spectrum of autism, ADHD, stuff like that. This is something that is very close to my heart, and and this work I will be doing. I am going to be engaging my creative passion towards initiating healing for other people and myself, obviously. Yes, and during this Reiki, I was also told that my spirit of my dad was present there. And my dad passed over in 2015, and we didn't have a close relationship, and very often we just I felt like I couldn't connect with him, I couldn't communicate with him, I couldn't tell him how I feel. But obviously, as we tend to do as children and teenagers, we observe our parents and we sort of copy the patterns of their behavior. So for me, disconnecting from my emotions was like how my dad was dealing with his problem, with his emotions, with his life. And there is plenty of stuff still in my body and subconscious mind that have to be healed, and all those things that are connected to how I thought man supposed to be in life, man supposed to be acting and experiencing life and connecting with other people. So there is plenty of crap still to be moved out from my energy, from my body, mind, and my you know my energy aura. Uh, so uh, so Nicola kind of asked me to forgive my dad for all the experiences uh, that have been keeping me stuck for most of my life, really emotionally, and keeping me away from believing in myself in the way I am as an individual and my unique soul expression. So I recently, she asked me to write a letter to my dad and talk about talk about everything that is, just get it off my chest, and said that my dad is asking for forgiveness So I've written a letter to him, and that felt really liberating. Words just flowed, and it was like really, like poof, releasing all those things that I've been obviously thinking about and having in mind, but haven't put them down on paper and connect them all together. And because of that, I realized a few more things. And afterwards, I felt like doing something for myself. I felt like painting. So I did paint this. And I'm just gonna simply title it liberating. If you are this painting is looking for home, because I don't have any space to put it on the wall. So if you like this painting and would love to give it a home, then connect with me and we can talk about the money, but it's not going to be expensive. It was, I think that if this painting speaks to you and invokes something in you, then you are the one who's supposed to have it. And this is the very example of how do you channel your emotions. You feel something, and then you just try to stay away from your mind, from your inner critic, which usually says that something's supposed to look like something else, which you have already seen. And so it's all about kind of like bypassing the mind and connecting to your imagination, just throwing one color and another, and seeing what happens, and just basically having fun, having this like pure, self-expression. So again, I want to invite you to my creative workshops, where we channel our emotions and we put them on paper in your favorite colors. And I also offer you individual sessions of creative expression as a mean of releasing emotions and working with them. Like I mentioned, I also work with human design and gene keys, which are related to astrology. We see what energies are prominent in your charts, in your profiles, and then we see what stands out. We can reconnect to your inner child and inner abilities of for for expressing your true potential. And basically, if you lost touch with what really makes you happy, then very often those things can be even can be reflected in those charts and profiles. I also work with emotion code, where I connect to my own subconscious mind and use pendulum to indicate to me what emotions I am dealing with and how I can release them, and I can do that for you as well. So the individual session is only £20 per hour, and then we agree whether we doing creative work or we doing some more of subconscious mind work, or we combine those things together if you decide to have more time with me. So if that speaks to your heart and you feel that this is something for you, then please let me know, and I'm gonna be in touch with you and we will talk about all the details. Thank you.